Over the past couple of months, a lot has happened in deciding the future of the South Broad area of Chattanooga. The new Lookout Stadium and surrounding development was approved by the Chattanooga City Council August 9th.
And the city hopes to be ready to host the Lookouts baseball by opening day 2025.
A coalition of organizations in South Broad want their share of benefits in the area. Now, it's centered on the development revolving around the home of the new Lookout Stadium.
So Liam Collins is working on this story for us. He joins us live with the latest. Liam?
Yeah, David, Cindy, in just a matter of a few years, this whole area will look completely different. Now, neighborhood leaders are talking about how they want a seat at the table when talking about all the benefits this project will bring to the area and how it will change the neighborhood for good. As the new home for the Lookouts gets closer to its first inning, neighbors are getting ahead of its inevitable far-reaching impacts.
Gentrification is a huge concern in Chattanooga.
Michael Gilliland is the director at CALIB, a coalition of organizations advocating for economic equality. He's leading negotiations over sharing community benefits in the South Broad District.
To make sure that the benefits of the development reach most deeply into communities that are often neglected.
The organization is asking for good jobs with livable wages to come out of the planned development for the area. Over $250 million in development is already planned, from retail and office space to apartment buildings. Chattanooga Director of Special Projects Ellis Smith says the city wants it all to be built with local labor.
People want to be able to help build the stadium. They want to help build the office buildings. They want to build the residential buildings.
The discussions also include ways to keep housing costs low for people who have lived here for years.
It's having a dramatic effect regardless of this economic development, all right? You've got billions of dollars every year that are going towards residential real estate.
The city's Sports Authority Board gavelled in for the first time Tuesday. It was created specifically to oversee the stadium's operations, including the site around it.
So we're talking about 120 acres that we can start to really address the needs of our community, and some of those are already baked in.
Like the promise of seasonal and permanent jobs, both at the stadium and in businesses already committed to coming to South Broad, but coalition leaders are still running the bases on ideas to keep the area affordable.
The question is, can this economic development help to alleviate some of that?
Now, the city is hoping that most of those negotiations will have wrapped up by the time they break ground this time next year. But Smith says the grand scheme of this development will take place over likely the next 30 years. So he says even if every need isn't met by that first pitch, they likely will by the time their full vision is met. We're live in South Broad District tonight. Liam Collins, Local 3 News.